Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Hauntale Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Fire and Vice. Makin lama.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your
Nah,
kind
so
around
name of the
here,
game?
in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. I've seen a dog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I know. It's almost like
Rebellion!
Oh, ini saya peserta.
this is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure. Look, just were here. Perhaps we can find out why.
Rebellion! Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pets. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Rebellion!
Biar udah bro.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
What I wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now.
You can feed a beast, Turek.
Glaciers! Descendo! Stupefy! Huh? Stupefy! Huh?
Let me out, son!
Stupefy! Compulso!
Back to the dirt, take the
Potato! Stupefy!
Nice. You dead! They want to buy us! You back in the crowd.
Confringo!
Never like no one heard of using your No.
Merlin, you think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself? What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Ada nih arena.
Repairer.
What in Merlin's name?
Makar एक नहीं है
Dragons.
makar setan nih. The Paris.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntale Hall.
The name makes sense now, and secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bar.
මැරිච්ච මකරෙක් නේද? තොල් දෙන්න. මොකද යන්නේ මේ පස්සේ?
Have you heard from your family? Is either of your brothers coming out to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
I say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last with a blade, then see what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Being near Rookwood.
Not much longer now. Soon our neck will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for what they
අරු වෙනවා ඌ අල්ලලා.
You'll have to fight eventually. Avoiding our problems.
Confringo. Accio. Potato. Stupid.
No! You made one. Nothing more than luck.
Accio.
ඔතන නිදහස් ගන්න බෑ.
Yes. The more questions like yours. Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
මකරෙක් නේද?
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite a fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not when I chained up like that.
Let's even odds, shall we? They've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with a...
Hello, Homora.
Kayak gini, logik kayak mau kan? Takut jangan-jangan.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elephant.
Let's make them count.
Makaroni, dahas ka na natin.
Careful! That rope will want his dragon intact!
The trick is to tell us. Let us know.
Like to torture dragons, Siri?
Nothing more than nothing. Vegetables! Rather unwise coming back this way.
There.
Temptation does not belong his back. You'd be better
Steady on.
I want to keep the fight. It's right.
Let me out, son. Let me out, son. Damn you. Let me out, son.
Accio.
Nanti ako pas naman.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor afraid?
You've made a mistake.
Let's play.
Admiral Drake.
Potato. Stupid one.
You'll have to fight it.
Confront me.
No one takes one of mine.
Anything like that.
I've never been one like avoiding our problems. Solid little weed.
Potato.
Nothing more than luck. That's the moment.
You regret that.
Back to the dirt, thank you. Fight to the
Can bring them. Can bring them.
What?
Lost in a jewel of God. Very well. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Potato.
We don't have time. We need to or more show up.
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
The Hogwarts. The Hogwarts.
Incendio.
This way.
What the vehicle?
That was a Hebridean Black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some seeds she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Hauntale Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Marahin tapi dulu deh kau
What happened?
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Fine again. Forgiveness. Spell like a keyword.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Aduh, kaya na.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking. From a
Reparo.
fantastic. I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
From a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Main darling.
Pity. She must have been starved off a grapple.
Dite boy.
Or just raring for a fight.
Ada mau nih mana pengen nih karena belum ya. Nih.
Quiet. What was that? there's no turning back now. Remember,
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
you'll leave.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe. Protego!
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it.
She's making it easy.
Comernos toda un día, ¿no? Yo तो कि भीतर दिन ना
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
Get that opening below her. If we can get to the nest. She's leaving.
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
पाला खतर खतर ना भीतर तंबा के ना खाना होने
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
नहीं जा हटो आई तो आइडिया දුන්නත් මට ගහවා
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. I wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntale Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie.
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.